disclaimer, that video was recorded way after ArtFight ended, and I decided maybe it'd be better to post it before ArtFight 2020 has begun. So there's a lot of random cutoffs and a lot of random voice changes and stuff, and that wasn't intentional.
Hello. So, first things first, I'd like to clarify, I do not have a mic, so if I sound really crunchy, I'm sorry. But back to the main topic is that ArtFight has ended a while ago, and with the popularity of ArtFight, I wanted to hop in and add in my own thoughts. So, let's enjoy the ride. So, I assume a majority of those watching this know what ArtFight is, but for the people who are recently discovering it, ArtFight is an annual art event that occurs every July. It's an art trade game where you draw someone's character for them, and you may, emphasis on the may, get art of your own characters as well. The event also has some sort of competitive side. Each year, the users are separated into two teams. The teams' names are usually a theme that have something countering each other, so like coffee and tea or sugar and spice. Drawing characters will get you points, and with these points, it tallies the totals from both teams to announce the winner. And what exactly does the winning team get? And to that I say the winning team gets bragging rights. Oh, but missed. What's the point of ArtFight? Well, I'm glad you've asked. Overall, it's a game that's valued in the art community, something for all of us to share. Being an ArtFight can boost your drawing skills, not just in quality, but also in speed, the amount of time that you draw in, and perhaps other things that you may not consider, like what characters you decide to draw or how you draw it. ArtFight also has a vast variety of characters, so you're exposing yourself to new levels every single time you draw something. And there's a bonus to all of this, and that bonus is getting art. That's right, being an ArtFight gives you a chance of having your own characters drawn. This isn't limited to drawing either. People have made crafts, jewelries, cosplays, and the range is all out there. The second bonus is winning, and then you can flex it to the other opposing team, in good sport. So, with the introduction of ArtFight aside, let's walk over to my experience with ArtFight. So, I heard about ArtFight back in 2018 with the themes coffee and tea. I wasn't too big into art, so the term ArtFight itself I didn't really pick up until Bloom and Wither. However, I didn't know what ArtFight was until 2023. When I finally looked at the actual website itself, I opened my phone, hopped on the app, and I never came back. All the characters were so amazing, it was overwhelming, and I genuinely could not wrap around my mind around the app. So when I did consider joining, it was too late, and so I had set a new goal for myself for 2024. This would be a year wait, which is a while, but I was determined to participate. I was determined to make 2024 my year. I remember going back to school, and when teachers had asked to write your goals, I'd always write ArtFight on the sticky note, and I would never explain what it was. And that's how determined I was. I started drawing more reference sheets for my characters, I drew more art, I typed all my lore, I thought of more characters, did more lore, and the cycle repeated, and I never finished by July. But you work with what you have, the show must go on. So, with the ArtFight 2024 in session, I made my card and prepared myself for such an event. And boy, I had my worries. What if I spent all this time to only get art blocked when the event actually started? What if no one actually liked my art? And what if no one liked my characters? With all these worries in the back of my mind, I can say that ArtFight, it was great. Beyond great. In the span of a month, I created 37 art pieces, and this is a lot because my usual record is like barely 5 a month. I noticed my drawing time decreased, my quality was getting a lot better. I was drawing characters that I didn't think I would, and God, it was a ride. When that July 1st hit, I sprinted. I was making 1 to 3 pieces daily, however, this motivation of mine started fading when I accidentally did a mass attack, which I may have pressed the wrong buttons for regarding points, but moving on. There were so many characters that I wanted to draw but didn't really get to because my motivation faded a little. But next year, I will get them. Of course, I've seen videos where people on ArtFight have gotten greedy or purposely drawing characters incorrectly, which is insane to me. But I don't have social media, so I can't really speak for the negative side. From where I stood, I only used Discord, and I had made a hit list, and this worked fairly well. Overall, ArtFight for me was amazing, really. It's something you have to experience to really enjoy. So, hopefully this video has inspired some tiny artists to participate next year to give it a shot. I would like to use this chance to also talk about what to expect if you join ArtFight. So, a lot of users I've seen have said that they've gotten no art. My genuine advice for that is to start advertising your ArtFight starting in June, because the event starts in July, so it's always better to have a month prep before that. Share it everywhere, your Discord, your TikTok, other Discord servers, Instagram, Twitter, or X. Spread the message. You want users to discover you before the event. That way they have you in their tabs when figuring out who to draw next. Another thing I'd say is to create a hit list and to fill other people's forms as well. This increases your chances for art a lot. Spell your name and gain some fame. And my last very serious piece of advice is do not expect anything. ArtFight, again, is a giving game where you may get something in return. No one is obligated to gift you something, just like how you are not obligated to gift someone back. And remembering this really helped enhance my ArtFight experience. So with this, I hope you're excited and ready for ArtFight 2025 when that happens in less than a year. Stuck around for this long, thank you. This fully concludes my video. Thank you again, and until then, goodbye.